Condos versus co-ops, which is the right choice for you? Today I'm going to be helping you answer that question by discussing the difference between the two and also giving some of the pros and cons of each. My name is Shanan Gramling and I'm a real estate agent here in New York City and in New Jersey, so if you're looking to buy or sell a home here, please reach out to me. First, I'll define each. When you buy a condo, you're buying the physical apartment and you're getting an actual deed to it. You're also becoming a part owner of all the common elements of the building. When you buy a co-op, instead of getting a deed to the apartment, you're getting a proprietary lease, which discusses the relationship between you and the corporation. You also get a number of shares based on the size of your co-op versus the rest of the building. When you're looking at co-op and condo listings, there's one big difference that you'll notice. On a condo listing, you'll see two line items for HOA and taxes. Those are separated. But with a co-op, you'll see one line item, which is the monthly maintenance, and that includes the monthly HOA as well as the real estate taxes. Now let's talk about some of the differences between the two and some of the pros and cons. First, let's talk about price. Condos are usually more expensive because they're generally in newer buildings that have more amenities and you're actually buying the physical apartment. Whereas a co-op, again, you're buying shares in the apartment. They're usually in older buildings and some don't have amenities at all. And the ones that do, they might not have as much as some of the newer condo buildings. Another big difference between the two are the restrictions that you have. In general, co-ops are more restrictive than condos, especially when it comes to subletting, doing any renovations, and even on the resale. With some co-ops, they don't allow you to sublet your apartment at all, so you can't lease it out to a tenant if you decide to move out. Some, they require you to live in the apartment for a certain amount of time before you can sublet, and then others even restrict how many years you can sublet the unit for. When it comes to renovations, you'll want to look at the alteration agreement to see what is allowed and what is the process for doing the renovations. Another thing to think about with condos versus co-ops is your down payment. Co-ops usually require a larger down payment, so if you are looking to buy a co-op, I would be budgeting at least 20%, sometimes even more than that. And then with condos, although there are some that will require you to put down 20%, there are many that will allow you to put down less. One of the biggest differences between buying a co-op versus a condo is the process of getting approved. With condos, the process is fairly easy and relatively quick. You'll submit your application to purchase the condo to the board for review, and they also get what's called a first right of refusal, which allows them to purchase the condo at the agreed upon price instead of you. But most of the time that is waived and that option isn't exercised, and they'll allow the purchase process to go on with the buyer. With co-ops, you'll still submit the board application, but those board applications are much longer and they require a lot more information from you. In addition to the board application, most co-ops require a board interview. They'll ask you some questions based on your lifestyle, your finances, your family, everything. And one big drawback with the process for purchasing a co-op is that the co-op board can reject you for any reason. They don't even have to tell you what it is. And because of everything that you have to get through to purchase a co-op, they usually do take longer than when you purchase a condo. So that's the difference between buying a condo versus a co-op. Some questions to keep in mind when you are trying to make that decision. One, how big of a down payment do you have to put down? If you don't have 20% or more, you might have to look more towards buying a condo that will allow you to put down less money. Also, are you looking to lease out the apartment, whether it's immediate or down the line? If you are looking to do this, most of the time it will make sense to buy a condo versus a co-op. Some co-ops will allow immediate and unlimited subletting, but just pay attention to the fees that they charge. Also, think about the lifestyle that you want to live. If you're looking to move to a newer building that has more amenities and newer amenities, then condo is going to be the way to go. So those are some questions to keep in mind when you are trying to make that decision. If you have any questions about the process, please reach out to me. And of course, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate in New York City or New Jersey, reach out to me for that as well. I'm always happy to help. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more, and I'll see you in the next one.